Welcome back to my channel, guys. Uh, so today topic we are going to cover it EC2, and we are going to cover it load balancer and data scaling. Okay. So I think earlier we have covered almost 9 videos related to AWS. So I think we have covered EC2 section, okay, and we have covered AMI and volumes and snapshot, okay. So these are all the topic we have covered it related to AMI details, okay, volumes, okay. So all the things we have covered it in the EC2 dashboard, okay. So we have these are all the topic is covered already. So security group, okay, and key pairs, okay. These are all the things we can talk about today, and the main topic is today is, so we are going to create a load balancer and we are going to attach to the target group, and we are going to use a auto scaling group, okay. And we are going to cover it launch template, how we can create a launch template, how we can attach to the auto scaling groups, okay. So let's start today for the class. Before that, please subscribe my channel, and if you have any questions you can just comment it, and you can likes your comment, I can you can just share your my videos to your one of your friends, okay. So let's start the topic. So let me create a EC2 machine, okay. So I'll just type it web server, okay. And I'm going to use a latest one, Amazon Linux 2023 versions, and the architecture will be 64-bit, and I'll be selecting anything is fine. Okay, as of now, free tier is eligible. Okay, I'll be selecting T2 medium. Okay, then I'm going to create a key pair. Okay, I'll just select it web server. Okay, and I'm going to create a key pairs. So this will be downloaded. Okay. So if we talk about networking, I'll be not uh, change anything here. So VPC will be default, and subnet also it is default. It is going to enable the public IP. If you do not require, you need to disable it. But in the environment, live environment or any companies, so you need to disable it. Okay. So from here, security group, I'm going to select existing one, okay. And by default storage, I'll select 20 GB, okay. And if you come to the advanced details, Uh, I'm going to select metadata, okay. Let me come to below. So here I'll be selecting V2 only, okay. So now I have a script, okay. So this will be installing httpd and db and php, okay. Okay, all the packages it is already there. You can just, I'll just paste all the content in the description, you can just go to it. So these are all the packages it is going to install it, okay. And this is AWS SDK, okay, and this is going to update the patches, okay. So let me launch a template, okay. So in the this will take some 1 or 2 minutes. So in the meantime, what we can do it. So there is a multiple way to connect to the EC2 server. One is from using the POP or Git Bash. Okay, you can use it, or you can use a Cloud Shell also to connect it. Okay, but I'm going to show it you. I think earlier topic I have showed you how to create a IAM role and how we can attach to the EC2 machine, how we can connect it from here, okay. So this is the one things you can just try it, because if you are not able to watch my previous video, you can just watch it, okay. So let's wait for some time, okay. So in the meantime, what we can do it, we can go and we can just create a load balancer here. Okay, I'm going to create a load balancer. So I'm going to create a load balancer, application load balancer. I'll mention it web server load balancer. Okay. And this will be internet facing only. Okay, IP address type it should be IPv4. And if you come to the network mapping, so this I'll be by default I'm going to select default one, and the region I'm going to select it all regions, okay, where all the servers to be up, you can use it. So this is for the high availability. I'm just selected all the subnet. Okay, from here, so by default I have selected security groups. Okay, so here I need to create a target group. Okay, let me create a target group. So I'll come here, web server target group. So here nothing to change it, nothing to change anything. I'm selecting instance only. IP address lambda, there is a multiple ways it is there. So I'm going to select instance. Okay. So here VPC will be default. Okay. Other than all the things, you can make it as a default and just create a, okay, just create the target group. Okay. So the target group, it is created. Okay. Right now I will not include any instance. Let me do it later. First we'll create a load balancer. Okay. So load balancer it is created. Okay. Let me come to target group. Okay. 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 So if you come to back, just select the old one. Sorry, select the target group. Okay. Just create a load balancer. Okay. Just open the load balancer. So now we have created a load balancer and we have created a target group. Okay. So let me come to the instance. Let me verify it our web server is able to access it or not. I'll just remove HTTP. So now we are able to access our web server. Okay, this is instance ID. This is availability zone. This machine is running. Okay, this is the current load CPU. Okay, so what we can do it, we can take a AMI of this machine, web server. Okay, and I just create a AMI of this machine. Okay, so let's wait for. Let me close this one. Let it be complete. Still it is pending. So once it is available, you can able to continue the session. Okay. So let's wait for the available state. Okay. In the meantime, we are going to create a launch template. So why we are going to create a launch template means, so this launch template it will be using in the auto scaling group. Okay. So we are going to select the AMI details, all the details it will be there in the EC2 launch template. Okay. Whenever if you wanted to change the versions also, we can able to do it using the EC2 launch template. Okay, let's create a launch template. So I'll be mentioning it web server launch template. Okay, so here you can just mention it v1 for reference, and I'll be just uh, enabling this option. Okay, so from here I'm going to select my AMI. Okay, so I think it is already there. Okay, but still it is creating in the backend. So let me select it. Okay, this is a web server. Okay, next I'm going to select the is instance type. So you can choose it any type also. I'll be mentioning T2 only. So I'll be selecting web server key pair. Okay, here I'll be, you can just select subnet also, or you can use, otherwise you don't require, then just ignore it. So I'm going to using old, I mean existing security group. Okay, so I'll just create a lance template. Okay, so this lance template, okay, it is showing default is version is 1 and latest also it is 1. Okay, let me go and verify it the AMI is ready or not. Okay, the AMI is ready. Okay, now what we can do it, I'm going to terminate this machine. I don't require it as of now because we have taken the AMI of this machine, so we don't require it. So now there is no running machine. Okay, so now we need to create a auto scaling group. Okay, so create auto scaling group. Just type it auto scaling. group, okay, and select the template which is the one we have created, okay, and just next. So here we are going to select availability zone. You can just select all the availability zone, okay, and just next, okay. So now we are using a attach the existing load balancer, okay, okay. So I'm going to use it, okay. Now I'll just, no need to change anything, just make it next. So here desired is capacity 1, minimum capacity and maximum. So these are all about the instance, okay. So instance should be running, desired is 1, maximum is 5, okay. Just make a 5 maximum, or you can make it 10, no problem. Okay. Now I'm going to use a target tracking scaling policy. So whenever there is a CPU utilization goes 25%, my virtual machine it should be created. Okay. That is why I mentioned RS CPU utilization 25%. Okay. Just next option, next, next. Okay. Create a auto scaling group. Okay. So let's wait for a year. Let me go to the instance. So here one EC2 machine should be started. See, are you able to see here? It is already pending status. Okay, if we go and if we see it, it is showing what is this value is auto scaling group. Okay, version is one. This is a launch template details. Okay, so let me go to the target group. Okay, so in the target group, it should be automatically it should be registered. Okay, let's wait for the to come up the EC2 machine. Okay, here, let me go to the load balancer. Let me copy the DNS details. Let me press delete. So still it is not up. Okay, let me wait for to come up the EC2 machine. So still status is okay. So if you are able to see here, automatically there is a one EC2 machine. It is running. Okay, I mean that is attached to the target group. Okay. So if you come to the monitoring section, you can able to see all the EC2 metrics. Okay. So here you can able to see there is healthy and unhealthy. If there is unhealthy, then we should troubleshoot it. So as of now, it is running fine. Okay. If you come to the EC2 section also, the same EC2 only it is running. If you're able to see it here. Okay. So let me browse it. We are getting output or not. Okay, so we are getting a output. Okay, this is not our target. I mean, the normally we are getting output from web server single, but I wanted to show it in the load balancer. Okay, so this is normally here it is working. Okay, but always it should be working here also. So if you just refresh it, okay, it is going to change. Okay, you can keep changing the refresh it. So it is going to change a different EC2 machine. Just refresh it. That means why I'm going to show it here. So this is like a load balancer. It should be load balance to different machine. Okay. As of now, there is only one it is running, right? So that is why it is not going to other one. Okay. what we can do it, we can just go to the here and we can just edit. We will make it as a two. Let me save it. So now automatically one more machine should be started. Okay. Okay. So it is already come up. So this machine also it is going to automatically it will registered in the target group. You no need to manually go and manually no need to add it. Okay. Let me come to here. Let's wait for another EC2 machine should be added here. Total target is one, right? It should come two. Let's wait for it to come up. At least this should be shows running so that see for example here it is running on the 1B but here is 1C. For example, if you have deleted this machine also automatically one more machine it will be running. Okay. Let's now what I can do it. I'll just terminate this one. Let wait for another machine to come up. Okay. So auto scaling used for to high availability. Okay. If the machine is unfortunately it's terminated, automatically one more machine should be up. Okay. So let me come to the target group. Okay. So see right now it is showing two. Okay. One is initial 2HC CA94, right? CA94. This is instance. We have terminated, right? But still it is showing in the target group. It is healthy. Okay. Let's wait for that. Okay. That it is going to and see it is already terminated but this is one is come up once it is already running. Okay. If you come to the 1C instance also, okay, there is one more EC2 machine, it should be started. Okay. Let's wait for to come up one more EC2 machine. See, automatically it is up. Okay. So this is how our application we can make it as a high availability. So there is no downtime. It will be not there. Okay. So I think we have covered all the topics in the EC2 section. Okay. Let me repeat what are the things we have covered it. We have covered EC2 dashboard, global view and events, instance types, Lance template, and what spot request, saving plans, reserved instance, dedicated host means what, scheduled instance, capacity, AMI, okay, and AMI log, AMI catalog means this is a marketplace, okay. So we have covered volumes and snapshot, lifecycle manager just for the just enable your a virtual machine. If you need any backup of EBS or if you need EMI, just enable it. So automatically, whenever normally it will trigger the backup whenever you require. Just create a policy and you just trigger it. So it is not like a lengthy process. Just try it. If you are facing any issues, let us know. I'll create a one more video for lifecycle manager. Or some companies they are going to use a third party tool to take the backup of entire EC2. Okay. So security group, let me cover it next topic what exactly security group, elastic IP, network interface card, so that it will be covered EC2. Then we can move to the next session S3 bucket. Okay. So let's wind up for today's. Okay. Please subscribe my channel, guys. So just share your share your comments or you can share my YouTube channel with your friends also. It is useful for them. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.